Well, not so easy to score on a direct corner kick. Can you talk us through that play?
Yeah. Well, so my birthday was on Sunday, so it was my birthday and we had a game, so that was cool. But I had that one in the where I crossed it and it was an own goal, and then we got a corner kick pretty much right after that. And I've been working on it over the summer of just trying to curl it in with my left foot on the corner, and I was like, I'm just gonna try it and see what happens, and it went in. So yeah.
That's a nice birthday present for sure.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Looking at how you guys played from game 1 to game 2 on that trip, how do you feel like the team handled the road trip?
I think we handled it pretty well, despite the long travel days and everything else. We had a practice on Thursday when we got there, and then Friday, it wasn't our game, but we kind of regrouped and figured out what we needed to do and got the job done on Sunday.
To have a double-digit trip last week in hours, 13 hours more, how do you guys try to handle that and make sure that you're ready to play, because that's a long time, no matter what vehicle you're traveling?
Right. Just kind of making sure we're going in and seeing our athletic trainer. And then also we did a recovery, jog through yesterday with the team all together. So basically just making sure that our bodies are still in top condition or as good as they can be for this long road trip. I mean, the biggest part is going from sitting on a bus for 13 hours and then trying and going to play at a high level. So.
Well, finally, they play a lot of good soccer up there in that region, that conference. What are you expecting in terms of the competition this weekend?
It's going to be good competition. It's really going to be a good test for us. I think this past weekend was a good test for us as well, and we're still trying to figure things out, and it's just consistency now that we need to get a hold of.
Well, the last weekend, kind of got to see, the football guys talk about it's nice to hit somebody. It's not wearing our colors. You guys got to see how you ran against somebody else. It's not your colors. 1-1. How did you feel like the first weekend went?
First game was tough, and they're a tough opponent, but I think we learned a lot from it, and it's expected. We're young, we're learning, we're implementing a lot of new things, so that was a good growing opportunity. And then Sunday finally started to see some of the pieces come together, so we hope that continues.
I guess offense is pretty easy when Abby just kicks it in from the corner, right?
Yep, we didn't plan that, but she's been working on it, so we're glad that it happened.
What's Abby been like in terms of the offense and the focus on her, and how has she been improving in your system?
Yeah, it's a new role for her, right, because she's really been primarily a defender, so we're excited to see this continue to develop and grow, but really 2 goals could probably be attributed to Abby, and the deal was if she got a hat trick, she could pick where we went for dinner. She didn't quite get there, but she did a really solid job and got us the result.
That's really tough. Happy that. Jeez.
I know, it's for her birthday.
When you saw you didn't get a hand in this schedule, I'm sure when you saw it and looked, well, that's 2 long trips right back to back. How big of a test is this for your team to start the year?
I just think you're facing even more adversity beyond just what you expect from having the first couple of days with everything being new. So this one's going to be extra difficult because it's longer and we're going to have to stop and make it a much longer trip. We still got things happening at home with class and all the other pressures of being a student athlete. So we're going to do our best to put that aside and just focus on the games.
And then in terms of the matches, a lot of good soccer being played up there in that region and in that part of the country. Talk us through the competition here on the second week of the season.
We expect it to be similar to last weekend, where nothing's going to be easy, and I think that's the story of our schedule completely moving forward, is that if you look at results so far, nothing has been predictable, and we're expecting a tough match from both opponents because you never know. This is just how it's going to be. It's going to be hard.